Hey, what's up? This is Discodoggy. The queue wasn't popping before, and I thought I was going to have a long time to talk to you, but I don't. I don't have any time. It's time to get going. um, do these guys have any sort of speed buff on them? It doesn't look like it. I'm afraid. Well, let's see. If he's whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Didn't seem to work, did it? Did I select the pet I want? Okay, it did work. All right. So, if they started with that, I was thinking I would just feign death, but since they didn't, I'll go ahead and go like this. I'm playing with Disco's Destroyers, 3 of my favorite all-time pets here. Okay, you're still not faster than me, so I'm going to go ahead and keep my dude in here. Let's see, Arcane Winds. Well, that's no good. I don't think you're going to do Surge of Power yet. I still don't think you're going to do it. Too late to do it now. My Crystal Prison is not going to work anymore because of the Arcane Winds. I've made that mistake before. So now, this is what I was thinking. If the Arcane Gorger wants to do something, Basilisk is no good when he's slower. So I'm going to just get out of here. And then let's go ahead and put up our shield. Might get flurried here. Yeah, I got flurried. It's not so bad. So now I got to think, do I want to go defensively here? Because my surge will shut down the flurry. Or do I want to go offense? Because I'm only going to do half damage here. Let's see how much damage he does with the shields up. That's not so bad. Here, let's see. Without the shield. But I'm sorry, without the second hit, he can only get 170 or 126. Why was that lower that time? Because his buff ran out. It's not worth it. I'm just going to go for the damage here. Maybe he gets a third attack off sometimes like that. It's okay. My Mongoose is faster than the Gorger, so that's going to leave me with the Porcupet to deal with, and I think I should be fine. Fancy. You and your thing. Your deflection. You know, the thing. So, what I was going to talk to you about is this probably going to be my last video. I unsubbed. I mean, it's not like you're used to having videos from me right now. I mean, I haven't made a video in, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, a year. I don't know. I didn't like pet battling in Shadowlands very much. I didn't like the changes to Sandstorm and Darkness, and then oh, interesting. Okay. I guess you still have to pay attention in pet battles. Well, let's do this. Let's come back with his survival. It's not like I'm going to kill this dude on this turn. What do you got going here? You got Moonfire and Celestial Blessing. Celestial Blessing is going to be useless. So yeah, I wasn't that into pet battling, and then I actually played Shadowlands. I got KSM. I mean, I'm sure you all do that every single patch, but for me it was kind of a big deal, and it was hard too. I thought it was hard. I had to do Sanguine Depths like 15 times. No exaggerating. I had to do level 15. I haven't been playing it all lately. What do you call it? Level 15? The rank 15? Anyway, I had to do Sanguine Depths 15 times. On my 15th time, I finally got it, and it felt like a big deal to me because, I just mostly pet battle. play all my old favorite teams right now. So yeah, so I did that, and then I went away for a while, and I came back, and then I started playing in 9.1 again, and I was just like, now that work started back up, and I'm not in distance learning anymore, just there's too like I don't think World of Warcraft is good for casual players. That's probably why I ended up doing pet battles anyways, because I mean, if you can only play for 45 minutes every other day, it's like I'm never gonna get to like doing Mythic Plus, which is still my favorite thing to do. I just like gotta do Torghast, gotta do this, gotta do that. So anyways, and then I kind of ran into some problems with my guild. There was some guild I like, and long story short, there was a guy that didn't like me who was a real jerk, and rather than just blowing off that one guy, I started being a jerk back to him, and he was the jerk that people didn't like who had been there for 15 years, and I was like the new jerk. So, I mean, I wasn't that bad, but I could have done better. But at any rate, I was sort of forced out of the guild. I mean, I didn't get kicked out, but it was like when the leader tells you he's going to step down because of you, it's kind of like, yeah, you're being forced out of the guild. So, and then after that, Shadowlands was just never really the same for me. So yeah. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I've pet battled all these years. I'll just get back into pet battling. And then it's not that fun with Sandstorm and Darkness, and I can't just blame that. It's just the whole cycle again. Like, I mean, I've done the cycle so many times. It's pet battles, PvP pet battles are not balanced, and it's always been fun for me to go up against the unbalanced flavor of the month and be like, okay, I'm gonna find a way to beat that. And then, I come up with counters, and then the other people in my queue will come up for counters to my counters, and so on. And, I've done that so many times already. And it's like, I don't want to do that again with Sandstorm and Darkness being like played so much, So it's just, I've been pet battling, like, that's been my main thing in World of Warcraft for like 10 years. Or, well, actually, maybe not 10 years. 12 years. It came out in 2012, right? So, like, for like 8 years, it was kind of like my main thing for 4 expansions. MOP, well, here, let's look. MOP, WOD, Legion, and BFA. That was like my main thing. I mean, I did play MOP, but I hardly played these expansions. I just pet battled. And then Shadowlands, I tried to play, like I mentioned, but just never got into pet battles. But I already said that. 4 expansions, pet battles was my main thing. So, do I want to do it again? Do I want to do it all over again? Not really. So, it's not like all my stuff's going to go away. Maybe I'll be back at some point. But, yeah, I just wanted to say, like, thank you to the community. Like, I mean, way back in the day, especially like when pet battles first came out, I mean, there was a thriving pet battle community, and even all through here. I mean, I think it was in WOD we had the pet battle leagues. Maybe it was Legion. I don't remember, but yeah, there was a really nice community. I think, people come and go a lot, and so I've kind of been around a lot. People have come, people have gone. I don't know how many people are still into it. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just kind of babbling. I'm just kind of sad. It's a nice community. I hope the community's still there. I kind of distanced myself from the community at the end. I don't know why, because I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel. Not really that, but so yeah, this is it. So let's talk about pet battles. This is one of my best teams of all time, and they're trying to get their magic on. So that kind of sucks for them. What are my best teams of all time? Maybe this won't be my last. It'll probably be my last video. Hold on a second. Let me think. I think they're probably gonna try to hit me with the surge of power at some point. So best defense against magic is a mechanical. Really? Is that you're just gonna AoE me? This achievement, did I forget the brawler achievement? That would be so funny if I like retired from pet battles without ever having gotten the brawler achievement. That's really funny. Okay, well you do your worst here, pal. We gotta surge of power. What are you thinking? Shrug. I don't know if I got that or not. That is hilarious. You know, it's always like, I'll get that eventually. I'll get that someday. Maybe I never got it. But yeah, I'd have to say that, you know, MOP was the best time that I had in pet battles, followed probably by WOD. I mean, I remember Linoka. I still don't know how to say his name after all these years. we used to battle with Graves and in the goat, Graves and what's it called, the Ghastly Kid and the Fiendish Imp. We had some insane battles. That was really fun. You know, I'm gonna get you out of here just in case you. Oh no, you have deflection. Oops, I should have remembered that from last time. I was gonna say just in case he doesn't have reflection, but yeah, those were good times. I don't remember. Honestly, I'd have to go back and look at some of my old posts, but you know, I don't remember Legion as much. What was in Legion? What kind of team? Yeah, none of these teams really stand out. Look, my winningest team was only 146. So I did have a lot of different teams, but I didn't play too much. I think in BFA is when I kind of got like back into it. Yeah, I had to. Well, not as much as this. I mean, look at that. Wow. I mean, I would have had teams like that in MOP, in my MOP tab if I had rematch back then, but wow, I pet battled a lot back then. So, yeah, even the past, even these two expansions kind of died out. Like I said, BFA, I got back into it, but not as much as WOD. So, it's kind of a long time to be, like when I keep talking about these are the glory days, these 4 years in here. It's kind of a long time to like keep hanging on after the glory's gone. You know what I mean? And although I did have fun in BFA counter, like just destroying anomalous. That was so fun. Just I mean the flayer and the like Leviathan. I mean, I guess that wasn't a great Leviathan hatchling. It wasn't a great anomalous counter, but the Death Adder hatchling. I mean, it was just fun. I mean, and that's what I did for a lot of pet battles. Is I just found a good counter to the meta pets and ran with it, you know. So I hope people out there continue to do that. I feel like I should play with the flayer because that was such an instrumental pet back in MOP. Let's just keep playing the MOP. Oh wait, yeah, the MOP teams. Let's try this. Super excited to. Oh wait. That's not what I. Is that what I want to do? Wasn't there a bear that goes along with that? Oh, that one. This is the one. Not that I don't want to play with the trap. Yeah, this was like a go-to combo in MOP, and then like I actually. This was before like tokens. I probably would have bought a token for it, but you know, Dark Moon Rabbit was like so expensive on my realm. I actually did a realm transfer just to buy the dark moon rabbit on Area 52. Started a bad trend of spending real money in World of Warcraft. I'm like, I'm bored. I'm gonna server transfer. See if I get on a new pet battle group. Okay, it wasn't that bad, but I did do a lot of server transfers, and it did help me understand that I still, I don't have the proof because I'm just one person without a ton of data, but I'm still convinced that you can change your pet battle group by doing a server transfer on your main. So I'm not gonna even go into the details because I don't want my last video to be all about like that stuff that's kind of unfounded and I don't have proof for. But it happened again one time when I went to the lane server where that guild I was talking about is, and my pet battle group got reset, and it was a long story, but let's not talk about that. But yeah, so this was an important team. These two were a pretty big combo for me. And in MOP, I don't remember them being as much in WOD. I mean, look at them. They're not even. Oh, there's a snot. Well, yeah, that was just more of a fun team. Yeah, definitely, I'd say it was an MOP thing. The Snarly and the Infested Bear Cub, but. Man, I got some memories of this guy against the noob idol. Yeah, I might still be here. I might have never left if it wasn't for the changes to weather. And the changes to flurry. I used to joke around, and I was half joking, and I'd say, if they ever make flurry act like the other triple hits, multi-attacks, I'm done. I'm out. And it turns out that they did, and I'm out. I mean, that was just a small part of it. The other part was sandstorm and darkness. And I can't really say I mind the change to lightning too much. But just why did they buff weathers? It just makes no sense. And again, it's just, you think about like, wow, I spent like 8 years of my life playing this unbalanced game. But, the imbalance made it interesting from my point of view because, as I already mentioned, it's like there's these OP pets. What do you do to the OP pets? Everybody plays them. You find a counter. If somebody's good enough, they're going to try to second guess you and counter your counter when you play it. And then you have to come up with a second round or a second level of counters against that person, and it's just that's how it goes. But just looking at these pets, I mean, there's like definitely like a lot of memories for me now that I realize that I'm quitting. Like one of the reasons I was I did spend so much time pet battling as like my wife was finishing up her master's degree, and so like it was I spent a lot of time while she was just sitting there. So I mean, I guess I'm not going to start talking about that, but I remember like these teams coming up with these teams and just pet battling all day while she's working on a master's degree in math. And then I remember, what else do I remember? Like things that aren't related to pet battles that I remember. I was super excited to get a blue HH Scourged Whelpling. Like I was actually at my lunch break at school, and I like told the kids because it was like during our Super Smash Brothers club, and I'm like, yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. And a couple kids that played World of Warcraft came up with me, and they're like, we don't care about your stupid pet, but that was cool. That was a memory. I guess I don't have that many memories of pet battles outside of pet battling. That's kind of a weird thing to say. I do remember though, the rabbit was like, I was super into rabbits, and rabbits are really good if you know how to use them. Maybe not since the buff. I mean, since the nerf to flurry, but they used to be like kind of, I feel like they're kind of like a trolling pet with, you know, you can't hit them like 3 out of 5 rounds most of the time if they're faster. And then they're strong versus undead, which used to be, you know, a lot harder to fight than they are now. But I remember running on the beach one time. And I see that's a long time ago. I can't run anymore. I got herniated disc now. But anyways, old man Discodoggy here talking. I was running on the beach and I was just thinking about all the different ways you could use like a rabbit for this and a rabbit for that. And I was like, I should share this information with the world. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna write it on the forum. I like write lots of things on the forums. And then I was like, wait, I'm gonna make a blog. I'm gonna make a blog to share all the things that I know about rabbits. And looking back at my blog and this channel right here, I sort of regret that it turned into this right here. Me just, hey, it's more like a stream that I record. You know what I mean? It's more like, you know, I'm just pet battling and talking about it. I so wish I would have done like many more like informational videos, like remember like kind of like a how to pet battle thing, because I gotta say the PvP creating a team guide that I made, like I think it was like in 2013, it's still applicable today. It was a good guide. You know, I gotta pat myself on the back there. But I always wanted to make a video version of that guide, and I never got around to it. And that there was some video I did that was like went over like turn by turn move, went over moves turn by turn, and kind of analyzed. I called it battle analysis. I wish I would have done more of that, and I was planning on it. I have all these like clips from different videos. Oh no, I recorded a couple of videos that I wanted to do battle analysis with, and then I also wanted to do, like, I was working on these videos like how to counter an imp, and I have like all these imp clips of me countering it, how to counter anomalous, and how to counter, I can't remember what else there was, maybe Merkelot, but at any rate, I never got around to it. So that's kind of like a regret about, you know, bowing out now, when I just feel so many of, like, how many videos do I have? Almost 300 videos where it's like, hey guys, watch me pet battle and talk about random crap. So it's really more like a stream, but oh well. What are you gonna do? I actually thought, when I was thinking about that, I was like, hey, maybe I'll keep pet battling and finish those things, but it's not a good reason to get back into it. Well, let me do the old-fashioned, 8 minutes. Oh, there we go. Wow. Interesting. Okay, this is it. Am I going to retire a champion or a loser? I think I might retire a loser here. Okay, so that is going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Let's go ahead and start with the Dark Moon Rabbit then. Didn't I just have another like interface there that I used the last game? My very last video, and I'm going to be beaten by triple dragons. Okay, so here we go. Here's this. You're probably gonna arcane storm to start off, so I'm not going to use my dodge. Or you're going to do nothing because you thought I was going to dodge. That's weird. You should have still like done something. That's awesome. My last pet battle video is my last pet battle from my illustrious career of PvPpetbattles.com is somebody AFKing. I'm not going to wait around for another one because I already waited 8 minutes for this one. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know what to say. like I said, my pets aren't going anywhere. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I'll be one of those people who makes a big deal about leave. Hell, I still got 7 days on my sub. Maybe in these 7 days, I'll start pet battling again and get beaten by Sandstorm, and then come up with some crazy Sandstorm counter. But no, there's good enough people out there that play this game on a regular basis. I don't think that I'm going to come up with something that they haven't already. I was just reading actually on Warcraft pets, and I saw a post by Roscoe and Grania. Hold on, let me see. I could still lose this, believe it or not, because of these two shields. I don't think that I'm going to, because they're AFK, and I think I might be able to get through it with my maul, but maybe they're just waiting this whole time for me to hit the stampede button. That's why I'm not stampeding right now. I'm like, they're just waiting, and as soon as I hit that, as soon as I hit stampede, they're gonna hit their shield, and they're gonna come back, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. It's not gonna happen. But anyway, I was just looking at some posts from Roscoe and Grania, and they were just like the same thing that I'm saying, like why buff the weather, and like talking about how Shadowlands isn't like that great. I mean, okay, that's a very bad paraphrase of what I was of them, but the point is that if nobody's come up with like a great counter to Sandstorm yet, then I'm probably not going to do it. So yeah, this is probably it for a while. And actually the trailers for Shadowlands, they got me back into like playing World of Warcraft, so maybe and I actually, just for the record, I really like Shadowlands. I'm not quitting because I'm like, Shadowlands sucks, but I just don't have enough time to really fully play it, and I'm not in a guild I like anymore, so I can't even like just log on and be around people I like. So it's just like, what's the point? I'd rather spend my time painting 40K models where a little bit of progress actually counts as progress, as opposed to this. But anyway, I keep saying it. I doubt I'm going to be back anytime soon, but maybe I'll be back for the next expansion. Yeah, the PvP pet battles was a big part of my life for a long time, and just, time goes on. So I wish everyone the best. I hope you continue to enjoy pet battles. For now, this is it. Thanks a lot, everyone.